Hey guys, it's Lou. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So it's time again to do another Shop My Stash. August went super duper quick, so it's time to pick some makeup for September. Sorry this angle's a little bit special. I just moved my room around and I haven't quite figured out how I'm gonna fit the camera in my room now. So I'm literally sitting on my bed right here against my drawers, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. But for now, this is gonna have to do. So if you haven't seen my last Shop My Stash, go and check it out, guys. But what I basically do is run through my drawer that I just use for the month, take everything out that I feel that I've used enough and put it back in my collection, and then add some new goodies in here to use for the next month. So we're going to run through, this is all August. See, I'm already confused. This is all the stuff that I use for August, and we're just going to run through. I've got so much to add in. I went on a bit of a shopping splurge in August. So we'll see how much stuff I can fit in this drawer, but for now let's run through. So let's start with the stuff that's closest. The Jeffree Star Thirsty palette, I feel that I use this quite a lot, and I love these shimmer shades. So this one's going to come out and go back in my collection. The Urban Decay Born to Run palette, again, I use this a lot. You can see a lot of dents happening, especially in these gorgeous shimmery shades. So this one's going to go back into my collection as well. Back here, we've got some more palettes. The Smashbox Punked eyeshadow palette, I hardly use this one, so this one's going to stay in here for September. The Mega Max Beauty Queen palette, I used it a few times. You can see some dents in the bottom pinky shades here, but this one I'm going to keep in again to play with in September. One that can go back is my Revolution Soph X Extra Spice palette. I use this a lot. I've almost hit pan in this yellow shade. So that one can go back. The Get the Party Started by Benefit, which has Hula, California and What's Up. This one can go back. I use this quite a lot in August. This one can also go back now. It's the Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte. I really like this Princess Cut shade. Down here, the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette is my favourite by far from August. But this one I use quite a lot. You can see some of the patterns coming off there, so this one can go back. Also use this one a ton, so this is the Becca Royal Glow. You can see a bit of a dent in the middle there. So this one can go back. I use both of these for quite a lot in August. So this one is the Blush in Quarters by Colourpop. And this one is the highlight called Off Tropic. I tried to put everything down here for single eyeshadows that I did get around to using, just so I could keep track of what I was doing. So I finally used this NARS highlighter in Copacabana. Oh, I don't know, Copacabana. So I finally got some use out of that, so that one can go back. I also finally got some use, quite a lot of use. You can actually see a gap there in the products. It's actually down probably halfway now, which is pretty impressive for me because I don't use liquid face highlighters. This is the one in Rose Gold from Becca, so that can go back. I use both of these chrome paints by Tarte. So this one is in Fire Dancer. I love these. I think I need to buy more. This one is Sun Drenched. And the third one I have is Park Ave Princess. This one I used a ton. I also use this NYX eye gloss in Get Naked. And this from Topshop called Shuffle the Cards. I use all of these little products down here. So this one's from Hourglass. It is their Scattered Light in Smoke. These are stunning. And then I used these eye pencils. So this one's from LA Girl and it's in Frosted Taupe. This one's from, I can never say this brand again, Nebe. And this one's in Emerald Green. And then this one, which is like a nudie colour, it's called Honeydew by Colourpop. I also finally used this Heavy Metals Urban Decay glitter in spandex. And then over here, I'll pull some items out. So this is the Australis Primer, the original. I really like this. It's really moisturising. It's like having a second moisturiser on your skin. But that one can go back for now because I've got some others that I'm adding in. My sunscreen by Neutrogena is the Sheer Zinc Face Dry Touch Sunscreen. I use this because I'm on Roaccutane, so I burn super easy. So this definitely stays. This one I haven't had a chance to use yet. I got it during August, but I just sort of threw it in here. It's from Revolution Pro. It's the Under Eye Primer. The Master Conceal by Maybelline in Light. This one is going to stay in here. This is now in my project pan. Another project pan item is the Urban Decay All Nighter in 1.5. Staying in. And this one as well. This is by Mecca Cosmetica. It's the Plumping Balm. That stays in there as well. This one's also in my project. It's the Benefit Boing Brightening Conceal. It's the Semini sort of shade that goes under your eyes. I've also got the Industrial Strength Mini, which is in my handbag. I keep it in for touch-ups during the day. I've got the Balm Sexy Mama powder. I don't use a lot of powder at the moment, but this one can stay in here. Over here in my little eye area. So this is my Stila in Cute and Calmer. This one I've decided I'm just going to keep in here and see how much I can use up of it because I now do have a mini as well. My Milk Eye Pencil by NYX. I've been using tons just to intensify some colours on my eyes, so that can stay. This is my Tarte Smaller Eyes. This is probably the oldest product I own, so this one can stay in here. My eye primer I've been using is the Stay Don't Stray in Light Medium by Benefit, which can also stay. And then these are the two eye products I didn't get around to using. So this is the L'Oreal Crushed Foil in Crushed Stone. So this one can stay. And the MAC Brown, Blue Brown Pigment can stay. In the way of mascaras and eyebrow products, I just leave the same ones in here all the time. Lip products, I did pretty well at using my lip products. I did just realise I haven't got the ones out of my handbag just yet, so let me grab those. But I used most of these. I was pretty impressed with myself. And I got some use out of the ones that I am trying to make some progress on to use up. So firstly, my lip scrub by Jeffree Star in the Hot Cocoa Peppermint is staying in here. It's in my project now. Some more well, not project items, but they are lip products that are older in my collection I'm keeping in here are from Tarte. This one is in Jet Set and this one is in Soaked. These two can stay in. This one is also just something I'm trying to get a bit of use out of, is I Heart This by Colourpop. And the rest were just in here. So the lip pencils I just pull out during the month so they can stay up there. This one from L'Oreal and Balmain is in Confession. I used it quite a lot during the month, so that one can go back. I used all 4 of the Jeffree Star products in here. So I used Cherry Wet, Red Rum, Diva, and Yummy. I used this Kylie Jenner / Kris Jenner collab in Driving Me Crazy, the lip gloss. These 2 little mini Macs, which are the cutest things ever. I've used the Velvet Teddy and Ruby Woo. I did use this Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine in Naked. It quickly became my very favourite gloss, so this can stay in here because I want to buy full size. I used this Mecca Cosmetica Nude, their new balm. So that can go back. I use this by lipstick in Lip Turmeric, which is like a really orangey shade. I use the third one that I had from the Soph X Revolution lipstick collection in Cake. And I also used this, which I love, from YSL. It's their Liquid Colour Balm in number 2. So guys, I think we've cleaned the drawer out, so it's time to add some of this back in. There's a lot that I want to add in this month, so let's get going. I've got the Smashbox. This is the Bold Glitter, which is gorgeous. So that can go in there. I've got the Vault from Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. My boyfriend bought me this, so I'm super excited to add it in and play with it this month. I've also got the Too Faced Then and Now palette, which I'm going to add in. I'm going to have a lot of eyeshadow to play with this month. For highlighter, I've got these two from Revolution. I Heart Revolution. This is the Rose Gold Glow. And the Chocolate Elixir Glow. I've also got the Colourpop highlighter from the new Kathleen Lights collection. This is on the cusp. I haven't done my haul yet, but that's coming. But this one's going in for the month. I think that's all the highlighters I've got in here. I'm going to use my Shade and Light contour palette. I've never had this in my drawer, so it has hardly been used. So I'm going to stick that in for the month. For blush, I've got the Urban Decay Afterglow blush. This is in Kinky, which is like my peachy blush for the month. I've got Frat Boy by The Balm as my sort of more pinky blush, apricot-y blush for the month. And where is it? I've also got this one from NARS. This is the little duo that has Orgasm and Laguna in it. I just want to get some more use out of that one. Then we've got the last blush, which is this one. This is going to be my neutral, sort of natural blush. It's from Physicians Formula and it's in Plum Rose. For face products, I have this primer, which is now in my project. So this is the Porefessional Matte Rescue. I'm going to add in this one as well. It's the Pore Minimizing Photo Finish by Smashbox. And for foundation, I'm going to add the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, which I haven't tried yet. So I'm going to add that in. Then I have all of these little ones that are in my project to sort of clear out. So I've got the sample of the Josie Moran Vibrancy. I have 2 of the Hourglass Veil Primer samples. This one I'm just throwing in, it's not in my project. It's the Revlon Youth Fix Primer. I have a Too Faced Glitter Glue priming sample. I have the NARS Tinted Moisturiser sample. The Becca Aqua Luminous foundation. This one's at Eyes, so this is the Cover FX High Impact Shimmers, so that can go in here. And then 2 of the Marc Jacobs samples. Then for more eye products, I have 4 of the new Jelly Much shadows from Colourpop. So I've got Half Moon, Ventura, Wee Jammin', and Bungalow. I'm also adding in Birthday Wish, which I've already hit pan on. This is in my project now, so that can go in. I've also got this highlighter from Mecca, which I forgot I was adding in. It's the Enlighten Lit From Within Balm. And then I think the rest, oh no, this MAC Fluid foundation as well, the little sample. And the rest, oh no, missed another one. So this is the Hourglass Champagne Flash Highlighting Mini. So it's just a real little one. It's in one of my projects, so that can go in. Then the rest are lip products, because I went on a bit of a lip product splurge. So we have 5 out of the 6 of the Bite French Press lip glosses. So we've got Black Coffee, French Press, Salted Caramel, Vanilla Latte, and Dirty Chai. So that's them there. and I'm keeping my eye out for when the lightest one comes back in stock. I have 3 of the L'Oreal Colour Is Shines. So I've got Topless, Hot IRL and Colour Hype. I have the 2 Kathleen Lights Colourpop collab ones. So I've got What's Your Sign and Scorpio Moon. I have the 2 of these from, is it Shuramura, is that how you say it? And Yes Buckley. So this one is in Rose Flows and this one is in Coral Dance. I have 2 of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Inks. So I've got Visionary, which is this purpley sort of mauve, and Seductress, which is this nudie sort of apricot colour. And then I got 2 from Too Faced. This one is the Hot Flash. This is their birthday glitter collection. And this one is the Melted Metallics in Caffeine Queen. The last thing I'm adding in is from Essence, and it's the Colour Boost Vinylicious, and this one is in Woody Rose. So guys, as you can see, I have a very full drawer for September. Wish me luck. I am going to try to get through as many products as I can, trying as many of them out. Anything that I don't use as per normal will stay in for the next month. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. I would love you to join me on my YouTube journey, I guess you could call it, and stay up to date with my collection videos, which are all sort of rolling out as well. I'll catch you in my next video, guys. Bye!